Hey guys, Beast here, and we're going to be covering the Noco Genuis Boost Pro GB150. If you're a lover of the outback and overlanding and you get out in the backcountry like I do, you got to have a peace of mind to know if you travel alone, you may have that one situation where you're going to need a jump. We've got lots of scenarios out here. A big diesel like I use on the Adventure Bus is a 7.3 diesel. It's a twin battery setup. It takes a lot of energy to start a diesel. And so, especially in the winter, there's lots of things you can do. You know, you can plug your vehicle in, you can warm them up, but what happens when you're out in the backcountry and it's 14 degrees Fahrenheit out and you need to start your vehicle and you just didn't have enough juice in those old batteries to get the glow plugs and everything else going? You're going to need something like that. Stay tuned and we'll get everything covered, and I'll show you all the examples and the way I've been using it over the last year. It's got enough power. There's no dinging, but the odometer's on. If I try to start it, there's literally nothing. You can tell it's barely beeping. Alright, let's pop the hood. Alright, hopefully this isn't too shaky. Again, trying to do this with one hand. That's a cute little cover. This is a, I don't know, something Kia. Let's go that one. Let's go positive over here. That says 6.7 volts. Let's see what she'll do. That is not many volts at all. Well, already at 11.4. Let's give her a shot. I can hear the dinging. Voila. Right now, unfortunately, I still have a pretty significant power draw. This thing's been sitting a week with those brand new batteries, and the Odyssey is dead. Now, it gave me enough for a good 2-minute heat cycle. Just plugged in the Genuis Boost Pro. We were at just about 11 volts before I just heat cycled it. So we'll see if this is going to give us enough to get her started and just see how low this is. All right, we're going to go through one more glow plug cycle. I'm going to give it just a blip of throttle. Let's see what happens. And there we go. Just a little puff of smoke. All right, guys, so in front of you is actually a brand new one. Just took the wrapper off. This goes to show sort of Noco's warranty. Had to send it off to Texas. I jumped a very large vehicle. I won't go into too much detail about it. It did not work, and then when I tried to charge this thing, it basically just blinked red and green. So it would not take a charge anymore. Got a hold of Noco, sent it back. It was within the 1-year manufacturer's warranty, and we've got a brand new one. Alright, one of the few times you'll ever see me do an unboxing, and that's because I've already had this product for just under a year and used it quite a bit, and of course this is the warranty model. So here's what it looks like when you get it. You get the main GB150, beefy little guy. We'll pull that aside, and of course you get a few cables that go with it. One of the biggest and main reasons I absolutely love my Noco here, get rid of all the instructions, you don't need those, is this guy. It's a kind of an adapter, if you will, that'll allow you to charge it through your cigarette port. Instead of having to come inside to a 110, we've got a full receptacle, and then if we'll, there's focus there, you'll see we're back to fully charged. Not quite. I guess green is just barely blinking, so we're almost at 100%. And I can also do USB, but it takes a very long time. And I absolutely love that part. That way I can take this, I can hook up the Noco, and you get an extremely fast charge already in the vehicle. Now, obviously, if you're jumping your own vehicle, make sure that it is properly, you know, back up to fully operating so that you can charge and jump the next time that it happens. But, and these guys actually say it's a 4 times faster recharge. Go from 0 to jump start, starting in 15 minutes. Fully charges in just over 3 hours. Rapid recharge. All right, going over kind of quick description. You've got a huge light bar on this side. It does a bunch of different blinking modes. This guy is straight from the factory, so I'm not sure how well in charge it is. So bright, medium, low, flashy mode, different sort of SOS strobe modes. You can lay this down on the road if you actually have a flat tire, or you can actually just light up the flat tire or light up what you're trying to jump. The other thing I want to point out here is this is actually my third Noco. Now, the first Noco I received from Amazon, this little piece was broken off. So I could see it being very fragile. Do not ever leave your USB charging cable in there in any sort of transportation mode where you're throwing it in the back of your truck. Make sure that it's completely out of there, because I do believe that might be a fragile piece. Now, the other neat thing is out. So I can charge anything by USB, obviously phones, tablets, you name it. And then the other thing is you can actually take that same cable and hook it up to that other side of that piece, and now I have anything that needs a cigarette lighter, whether it be, I mean, you name it, you guys know what it is. I think the last time I used it, it was for an air pump. I ran an air pump off the Genuis GB150. So you guys have seen it jump the adventure bus, the 7.3 double diesel. You've seen it, do lots of different jumps. I'll probably only include one or two in there. I think the minivan was the last one we did. A couple guys on the side of the road. I don't think I got that on camera. But it works flawlessly. I like the readout. I like it tells me exactly what the voltage is doing. This thing's got a lot of power. After dealing with some of the little Chinese-y import knockoff stuff, I really like the Noco. It is not as bulletproof as I was hoping, but they stand behind their products. So if you've used it within a year, send it back to Noco. They'll take care of you. Again, I think it was about a month turnaround by the time I turned it to Texas. By the time I got it back, and I think they sent it from a different place. It didn't come back from the factory. So this is not a repaired version. This is a brand new version. And again, that USB thing over here, that may have been a fluke, but potentially definitely a weak spot. Taking a look at the clamping jaws here, pretty impressive. A lot of contact there, good sizable jaws. Like I said, I've done everything else from big trucks to little trucks. I was not able to use this on the motorcycle. There was a motorcycle I tried to jump, and that's because the physical jaw was actually too big. So we actually had to get creative on that one. But in the end, we did make it work. There's a nice, lovely sort of dust-proof travel case that comes with it. It's basically like a pillowcase. You'll see I've actually included in the video, I'll put a link down below. There's a carrying case that you can get. It's a hard shell. I actually turned that into a kind of a small little toolkit. That way I can just grab this box and that case, and I know that I've got a little bit of everything. I've actually got a small toolkit. I've got duct tape. I've got, some radiator tape. So when I take the girlfriend's car, you guys saw us recently in the Alvar Desert, all through the Oregon Outback. This was in the back seat, and I had a small toolkit and some tape and things like that in there just to cover your bases. But it's a nice little small compact kit, and I do like that hard zippered case that comes with it. All right, guys, that was a quick look at the Noco Genius Boost Pro and what I've been using it for over last year. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road. Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.